Have you ever wondered about the great mysteries of life? Like how the universe began? Who built the pyramids? The secret formula for Coca-Cola? Okay, here's the real story. Coca-Cola was invented right here in the city of Atlanta over 100 years ago. Back in 1886, a pharmacist named John Pemberton was experimenting with a new recipe. He took some secret ingredients and boiled them into a syrup. He thought it was pretty tasty. So he took some to Jacob's Pharmacy, where he mixed the syrup with carbonated water and placed it on sale for 5 cents a glass. Named Frank Robinson, and it was his idea to call this new drink Coca-Cola. In fact, he created the now famous trademark in his own handwriting. In 1888, he sold the secret formula to a businessman named Asa Candler, who later formed a corporation to produce and distribute Coca-Cola. Mr. Candler was a marketing genius, and he came up with countless creative ways to promote the product. He even delivered the syrup in barrels that were painted red to give them a distinctive appearance. As more and more people discovered this delicious new refreshment, Coca-Cola began to pop up all over America. Then one day, a couple of clever guys named Thomas and Whitehead had an idea. Coca-Cola was so successful as a fountain drink, what if someone put it in? One thing Mr. Candler didn't sell was his secret recipe. He agreed to sell them Coca-Cola syrup. They would add carbonated water. And Coca-Cola bottling had begun. Coca-Cola was so popular, in fact, the competitors tried to cash in on its success. So the bottlers decided to create something that made it easy for people to tell Coca-Cola from the imposters. And in 1916, they introduced the Coca-Cola Contour bottle. Now people could be sure they were getting the real thing. In 1919, Candler sold the company to a group of investors, and a man named Robert Woodruff soon became the new company president. Mr. Woodruff's goal was to make ice-cold Coca-Cola available to anyone, anytime, any place. Under his leadership, bottling plants began to pop up all over the world. And Coca-Cola became the first truly global brand. Over 100 years later, the formula is still a closely guarded secret. But the popularity of Coca-Cola is no secret. It's the most recognized trademark in the world.
Clip về lịch sử phát triển của Coca-Cola trên thế giới nói chung và tại Việt Nam nói riêng. Vậy thì các bạn sinh viên hiện nay có yêu thích Coca-Cola hay không? Hiện nay mình đang đứng tại ký túc xá trường Đại học Kinh tế Quốc dân và chúng ta hãy cùng tìm hiểu thông tin về Coca-Cola qua một số bạn sinh viên nhé. Xin chào hai bạn. Hiện mình đang tiến hành khảo sát các loại đồ uống ưa thích. Vậy các bạn có thể một chút thời gian cho mình được không ạ? Mình có thể hỏi các bạn các loại đồ uống ưa thích của các bạn là gì?
Mình thường dùng Coca-Cola.
Còn bạn?
Mình cũng vậy.
Mình có thể biết lý do các bạn ưa thích loại đồ uống này không?
Vì mình thích thương hiệu này.
Còn bạn thì sao?
Mình thấy nó khá là ngon và sau khi tập thể thao các thứ thì chút ga rất là sảng khoái.
Coca-Cola.
Coca-Cola.